this not shut down, it tells me that this interface's state is down, simply because I do not configure the opposite side. So if I configure router 2, okay, sorry, I did not give this router's name, so I'm gonna have to do that now. So I'm assuming that this router I'm on right now is router 1, so I can just exit and give it a name, call it host name R1. Alright, so that's basically what I have. So I can put copy running or run stat command just to save the configurations, and that's it. Alright, so let's go to this other router. I am going to configure the LAN links for us. I'm going to put no. So there's what I'll do. I'm going to push this. Sorry about that. Alright. Alright guys, so I'm going to do this. Configure terminal. Yeah. So interface FA0/0 IP address. I'm going to use 10.0.0.1 here, the first valid IP address. 255.255.255.0 because I'm using side of 24 is the side of class C, so it doesn't matter. So if I want, I'm going to put the description. If I want, I just put DSC, just a simple one. I can say link to no, to LAN C. Simple. Description, blah blah blah. You don't need about this duplex and speed. They're already gonna be there, so they're already automatic. So I'm gonna put IP address. Sorry, I've already put the IP address. So I'm gonna put no shutdown. All right. So I can exit from here. Interface FA0/1. I'd have to give it IP address. IP address, if you want, you can start with description or you start with IP address. It doesn't matter. 10.1.0.1.255.255.255.0, and then if I want description, I can put just gonna have to put it LAN link to LAN D. Alright, no shutdown. We're good. So this router is configured, and next thing is I'm gonna exit, and then I configure the serial link. So it's interface serial 0/0/0. It don't matter whether you have 2 zeros, whatever. So IP address is gonna be 209.165.200.2 because that's the next valid IP address. That's the last one in this other scenario. 252 is the last value, so I'm gonna put no shutdown. Sorry guys, that interface was not supposed to be there. I was supposed to use 1. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna have to get this out. So I'll do this. Alright, I'll put no IP address. That's just it. It doesn't have any IP address anymore. So there's no IP address, and then I'm gonna have to do it this time around. Serial 0/0/1. That is my interface. I gave it a wrong one. So that's my IP address and no shutdown. Yeah, that's why because I configured the IP address on the wrong interface that was not connected. That's why my links remained 0. Remained red. It was up. So now it's now up. It's all working fine. So I am good to go. So I can save using WR, or I can use copy running config stat config, or I can just put copy run stat. So my configuration is saved and it's all running fine. Now I'm gonna have to add a PC here and add another PC on LAN D. So now yeah, I'm gonna have another PC right there. So this other PC is gonna connect to the switch here, and this other one is connected to the other switch right there. So I'm gonna use a default, an automatic cable connection, so that it becomes faster for me. So this other PC, I'm gonna have to give it an IP address, 10.0.0.0.2. The subnet mask 255.255.0. 10.0.0.0.1. That's the default gateway. And this other PC also, I'm gonna have use it 10.1.0.2 255.255.0. The previous one in class C, I did not do it because it already is a class C. So 10.1.0.1. So that's good. Alright, so this PC here and this other PC should now be able to communicate, but now this PC, can it ping that other PC? The the 10.0, I'm not sure it can ping it. .0.1, it cannot ping it. It's giving you a destination unreachable. It's telling you that you cannot reach the destination simply because you do not have a route to that network. Let's verify that. Now let us come to this router and put show IP route. Okay, we are on the router 1. Show IP route command. With this show IP route command, we do not have any route to this network. We do not have any route to 10.10.10. So you can see 10 network is not here, so we cannot reach it because the router has no route for it. So this router, I did not give it any name, so I'm gonna have to try and do that. Host name R2. So this is good. Everything is good. This router also, we put show IP route command. What are the routes that it knows about? It only knows about directly connected networks. 10.10, 10.1, whatever, 209.165.200. So it only knows about those networks because they are directly connected to it. So this is what we want to say. So now, our practical, the last part of our practical right now is that we want this network, devices in this network right here, to be able to reach devices in this other network. The same thing, this network should be able to reach this network here, and everything here should be able to communicate. That's what our idea is. Now everything should be able to communicate. What do we do is that we need to bring in what we call a routing protocol. So a routing protocol must be configured. Okay, you need to have a routing protocol. So in our scenario here, we're going to be using a static routing protocol. Okay, so we're going to be using static routing. So with static routing, we are manually telling our routers how to reach the remote networks. So this network right here and this network are all local or directly connected to router 1, and here the same. So right now I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to give this router's name here R1 so that we can see what we are doing, and this one is R2. So that's it. This is what I'm trying to do, so you can see what I am doing. Now, router 1 here does not know about 10.0.0/24 network. So we have to now use to configure a static route telling this router how to reach this network 10.0.0.0 and 10.1.0.0. So we have to do this now. So how do we do that? We go to the configuration. We go to the router configuration. So sorry, global configuration. So now I'm gonna have to put